workout demo for Tuesday. We have a lot of shoulders and pressing and jumping today, so we want to make sure we get those muscles nice and warm. First, we're going to start with a 3 to 5 minute general warm-up like we've been doing. You choose how to do that, and then we're going to jump into a simple 5-minute AMRAP, just flowing through some movements. Of course, you could always throw in a bit of extra stuff if you want. These are just some movements that we think that will help get you warm and prepped for what we got going on today. Okay, so first movement, we're going to start with your arms, basically just moving forward circles. Now, you can move those backwards if you would like as well, but just getting some basic blood flow to the arms. You could start small and then get a little bit bigger, okay? So we're looking for 10 of those. What I would call that is forward, like when you make a complete circle, 1. Again, you can always double that and go backwards 2. Next, we're going to go into yoga push-ups plus the down dog. Really great movement just to kind of knock out a lot here, okay? So we're going to start kind of in a plank position. Pretend we're going up and underneath the fence. That's the kind of yoga pose and that cobra pose. And then we're going to go back down and underneath into this down dog, okay? Now you could also do that on your knees, which is kind of how I start it, just to help me get warmed up until I can move through that whole thing, okay? So nice shoulder flow, hamstring flow. Then we're gonna go into 10 good mornings and then 10 plate hops after those, okay? So for the good mornings, you could band those, you could put a barbell on your back, band it would be under your feet, wrap it up around your neck like suspenders. The whole point is to keep a nice strong back, unlock the knees, and just keep driving that butt back. I like to think of the cue that there's a button on the wall or something and you're trying to push it with your butt. It's that simple. Once you feel a little bit of a stretch, just reverse it by pushing those feet into the floor, activate the glutes, hammies, and get the back kind of prepped for a position. Next, we're going to go into plate hops. Any type of thing that you can create a small bit of elevation. We have a lot of jumping today, so we just want to work some coordination with our flexion of our foot. You can also go side to side if you want and just get yourself nice and primed. Again, we did some ankle warm-ups yesterday. You could throw those in there as well. And then lastly, we're going to go for 20 seconds of a forearm stretch. Those double unders are going to get a bit tough, okay? So I would just sit here with your fingers face to you, and then as you can, shift your weight back by still pressing your palms into the ground, trying to get those shoulders behind the hand, and if you need to, ease off and just slowly ease into that over 20 seconds and try to just warm up those forearms and get those wrists nice and ready, okay? That's our warm-up today. Get to it, and then we'll start our workout. All right, guys, today we're gonna do a similar structure to yesterday, and we're gonna have a 2-part strength and then get into our workout. This is gonna be a perfect example of how you do not need a lot of weight to get a crazy chest pump and to actually build some strength, okay? So we're gonna do a 3-part series for the chest, and I'm gonna walk you through these movements here, okay? 3 different push-up variations. We're gonna be doing 3 to 4 sets as you can handle it, so push yourself into that 4th set if everything's looking good, okay? So I'm gonna start with just the standard movement and then tell you how you could break these down. So first we have the elevator push-ups. We're going to be doing 5 of those and then resting 30 seconds. So what the elevator push-up is come down to right here, pause, hit the ground, pause halfway back up. That's 1 rep. Okay, so again, halfway down, pause, hit the chest, up, pause, and through. So that's the elevator, kind of walking through the range. I would say shoot for a quality second, but as you get tired, minimum half to 3/4 second. Like, don't just pass right through it. The whole point is to start at the top, pause, hit the bottom, don't get too comfortable down there, push back up, pause, and through. So really controlling the range. As always, you could do those on your knees, or if you have a rack, you could suspend a band across this for all of your push-ups, and that can kind of help give you some push back up. So try a very different tension bands, put it at different heights and see where you get just the right amount of support to help you. You also could stack some plates or ab mats to kind of shorten the range if you would like to try something different than just going to your knees, okay? So after those elevators, you're gonna rest exactly 30 seconds, okay? Then you're going to do push-up to shoulder tap, 10 of those. So basically here, that's 1. Alternate the arm, that's 2, 3, 4, okay? So again, 5 taps per side for a total of 10. Again, you're going to rest 30 seconds. And then lastly, we're going to go for 15 hand release push-ups 4 times. So here we do want to get a bit quick and try to rush through it, okay? So we're going to drop down, hands up, hands up, hands up, and go for 15 as quick as you can. So the point of this is to do those progressions, get exactly 30 seconds, no more, no less, and then after those 4 times, rest 3 minutes between sets. And honestly, I would say if you need an extra minute, don't take it beyond 4, do so. But only if that's giving you enough rest to really hit these for quality. You're trying not to rest in the set. So hit all of them unbroken. So scale it so that you could do that and keep that time under tension. This is going to get really pumped, a big pump in the chest and make you get a lot of strength. Really good stuff. Maintain good position. And this is a killer workout. All right, for your strength part 2, we're going to do a little bit of pulling. So a little bit of a corrective exercise, if you will, but still get a good amount of pulling strength as well. So we're going to go 3 to 4 sets as well. Banded pull-aparts, rest 15 seconds, bent over rows. Now, what we would like to do is take a band. Now say you have something that's a bit too tight. Oh, all those fall, okay? What we want to do is pull kind of back and down and literally pull this band apart. I don't want to retract it back or do anything where I literally want to just pull it apart and get those scaps to retract through that type of motion. Now say this band is too tight, well I could pull just one end of it, okay? And or say the band is too easy, we'll just choke up a little bit and take less of the band, and now I can't even pull that apart, okay? So all these things you could do. Now technically you could take a shirt or maybe spandex-like clothing if you need to get some type of pull apart, maybe some type of rope or something that you might have lying around the garage that has a little bit of a tension-like substance to it. If not, double the rep range. This was for 10 of them, maybe go to 20 to 30 reps. Backwards arm circles at kind of a sideways motion, so like here, and really try to squeeze, 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 and you'll get a similar stimulus, okay? And then next, we're going to go into those bent over rows. So we're going to do 12 to 15 reps. I'm going to show you with the barbell today. I like to start at the top of the rep, so pick up your barbell, work yourself down to that parallel position nearly to the floor, and then pull to mid-stomach, maintaining that good back posture. You could do that with dumbbells, a plate, any object that you can row. Even if you have one dumbbell, just go single arm and then switch right over to the other side. So this will really, after all of that pushing work, okay, really kind of do a corrective exercise so we don't walk out like this and have bad shoulders and can't snatch and do all the other things we like to do. So it builds strength, but it also just kind of relaxes those muscles as well, and it has a dual purpose. So that's your strength for today. Let's get into the workout. Today's Metcon, I really want to stress, guys, I've noticed I kind of hear the chatter here and there, but with these animal flows like the bear crawls and the crab crawls, I often think that we look at these and go, it's kind of a joke of a workout. This is not. AMRAP 12 minutes. You're going to do 25-foot bear crawls, and following every animal flow, you're going to be trying to do 30 dubs, and then 25 for reverse bear crawl, 30 dubs, crab crawl for 25, 30 dubs, and then a reverse crab crawl, 30 dubs. Go back through that as many times as you can for 12 minutes, okay? Now, if you cannot do the double unders, what I noted in here is to perform your double unders, replace them with singles, but rather than just increasing the singles to 60 and you're still jumping low, Try something different where you jump at least 3 inches. So you should have a power jump. So one, that will increase your ability to do dubs one day, but it also lets you feel the need to jump a little bit higher when we do those double unders, or do jumping jacks also with a 3-inch jump. Again, I want to stress, if you do these animal flows correctly, they are going to get nasty. I guarantee you, you will not be able to go unbroken 25 feet in the end if you're doing it right. Now a bear crawl, I want it to be a bear crawl, not a lion run or a dog run or something. Okay? Flat feet as best as possible, head through, stacked over your shoulders. A bear crawl is like this, and also don't try to run it. Okay? It's an AMRAP, but at the end of the day too, I want to have some time under tension. So my bear crawl should look like this. Head through, looking at my feet, stacked shoulders. Then reverse it, same thing. Okay? What I'm not looking for is this. That is not loading the shoulders. I want these things on fire. Okay? And that gets really tough. This also builds amazing mobility and flexibility in a workout setting. And if you ever can get to handstand push-ups or handstand walking one day, this is a huge movement used to create some stamina in these shoulders and create bolder shoulders. It is super tough, so I honestly challenge you to look at this as more difficult than it is, because then when you're going to do those double unders, especially if you're doing the dubs, your forearms and shoulders are just going to be shot. Now the crab crawls, same concept. Okay, we want to crab crawl forward, and when we get back to that next set after the dubs, we're going to be just doing that movement backwards. Okay, that is just going to pump the triceps and still get a little bit of your anterior or front delts. So this workout is designed just to crush the upper body and a bit of cardio. I think you're going to literally never find rest, and that is such a difficult thing in a workout. So just kind of pace it. 12 minutes of this is going to be so much more difficult than you think. All you need is a rope and your body. Now, if you don't have the jump rope, like I said, jumping jacks with a 3-inch jump, okay? Actually trying to get a little bit higher, moving those shoulders is going to be really, really spicy. So have fun with this one. Post some comments for the workout on Facebook, and love to hear about it. Have fun, guys.